friends! Welcome back to our channel if you've seen our videos before, and if you are new, my name is Abby.
My name is Hope.
And we're
the Disney Sisters. And guys, we're doing a category of video today that we have not done in
been a
months.
Hot minute since
honestly,
we've done
I can't even remember the last one that we did. We can link it. We'll do research afterwards and link it. It's been probably about a year.
Halloween? No.
Yeah.
When
At
was the
least
last
8 or
time we
9
did
months,
one?
I'd
Summer?
say.
Was it summer?
But, like I'm sure you already know from the title of this video, we are doing a pin tag.
We're doing a pin tag.
Oh my gosh, it feels like nostalgia.
And let me just put this out there. I know we've been tagged in a few before now, and I apologize
oh my gosh, yes.
to the people who tagged us that we haven't done them before now. This is the first time we've been life has been settled enough that we could actually get our pins out and do a pin tag.
I do think that's an important thing to know. It's not for lack of being tagged.
Yes.
And I also want to say that we may still at some point go back and do some of the pin tags we've been tagged in because they all sound like a lot of fun. But literally this was the first day in at least 6 or 7 months probably that I've actually gotten my pins out and been looking through them and all of that. So I want to say a word of thank you to Yvette from Happily Ever Evie, who's the one who tagged us, and Becca, who also created the tag, Disney Kitty. The two of them did it together. I want to thank you girls for encouraging us to get our pins out and to go and just enjoy having a moment in our pins because we have not had that in so long and it felt so nice. Good. I also, does anybody else have that moment when you realize you don't have, you have a lot more pins than you realized you did because you were pulling them out and they just kept coming and coming and coming and then you're like, oh my gosh.
And I'm going through them and I'm like, I forgot about this one.
And you're sitting on the floor and they're all around you and then you're like, oh my gosh.
I have a problem.
We had that moment. Well, back to the point of this video, we are doing the Disney Love Pin Tag. So this is a Valentine's Love Disney inspired tag that was put together, like I said, from Yvette from Happily Ever Evie and Becca from Disney Kitty.
Yes.
These two women are the best. They are both, we're blessed to call them our friends, and Yvette is the one who tagged us in this. So we're super excited. I'm not even going to tell you how long it took to pull all these pins together because we haven't done this in a while. I was a little rusty. I was like, wait, what do I do? Where do I even look? I'm confused.
What's a tag?
So we're going to do this tag. There are 14 prompts. We're going to put those prompts down in the description. Yes. So if you want to do this tag, it'll be easy to find that. We will also link the 2 original channels who created this video down below.
Yes.
And at the end of the video, we'll let you know who we are tagging to continue this pin tag on.
But also, if you want to do it, feel free to just say we tagged you.
Yes.
Tag.
And check the description because all the information will be there.
Yes. So if you decide to do it, let us know in a comment.
Yes. We'd love to go see all your pins. So there are 14 prompts, which Valentine's Day is February 14th. We see you ladies. And they're all romance, love, Disney themed
There's a lot
songs.
of Disney love songs that it makes me happy.
I love this and we cannot wait to jump on in. One disclaimer that I'm going to start with for this video, you will see a lot of the same characters or movies represented in this tag because I have my main collections, which is mostly what I am showing here today, and I just collect what I like, and so you're going to be seeing a lot of the same characters again, and
I actually do pretty good at varying it up.
Say that. Abby, you actually have more range of characters now than I do. I've tightened up ship a little bit in what I'm actually collecting.
I should do that,
but now I don't have as much of a range, so it's going to be different pins, just same characters.
Yes. And the other disclaimer I want to give is look at our new ears!
Oh yeah!
Aren't they cute?
These are both from the parks. These are the new tweed and faux leather. They're really cool.
And they're so soft and squishy and they feel really nice on my head.
Yeah, and then mine are the Valentine's ears for this year, which were released in the parks. And I love them. They're so cute.
Okay.
Okay.
Disclaimers out of the way, let's go.
Let's see if we can shake this rust and see if we can do this.
Okay.
So prompt number 1 is fairest of them all, pin that features your favorite Disney princess.
Okay, so I think we both have 2. Or I have 2.
I only have 1, but this is also interchangeable in my answers to the next question, which will be coming up as well.
Okay, so I'll just show my 2.
Yeah, you go first.
So, I have 2 favorite princesses.
Cheating right off the bat.
Pretty much equal, and I love them both pretty much about the same. Hard. Like, I can't decide. And they both have new pins, and they're both gorgeous. So these are brand new OE pins from the Disney parks, and I love them. So, I'm gonna show them to you. My 2 favorite princesses, very yellow vibes, I just noticed, Belle and Rapunzel. So these are a new set of Disney princess pins. They have like everybody, like Ariel, Moana, all of the princesses with the castle behind them, and they're gorgeous. But the 2 that I have, obviously, are my 2 faves. So, yes. Those are my pins for this answer.
My pin for this answer, well, I guess I'll go with the answer first, and then we'll do the pin that matches. So my favorite Disney princess, it's actually a toss-up between like 2 main ones, and that is Cinderella and Snow White. So I'm going to be showing a Cinderella pin for this prompt, and then you'll actually see the next question I'm showing a Snow White pin. But those 2, I can't really pick one over the other. I like them for different reasons. I've liked them through different stages of my life, and now I like both. But I have this pin, which is Cinderella and Prince Charming together. This is actually based on a scene from Cinderella 2, where they're in coordinating outfits. I just adore them. I just adore them, both of them. I love them. Here's the pin. So here is the pin of Cinderella and Prince Charming together. Like I said, it's based on Cinderella 2, so they're in their kind of gold themed outfits. I also thought it was fitting for this tag that there's actually a little heart on the top part of this pin. So, you know, we're getting the love, getting the Valentines here. And it honestly looks like a portrait, which is really cool. It looks like it would be hanging up on a wall. So that is one of my favorite Disney princesses and Disney couples.
Question number 2. Someday my prince will come. A pin featuring your favorite Disney prince. So that's nice.
Pretty straightforward.
I struggled because technically my favorite Disney prince is Flynn Rider, Eugene Fitzherbert.
Ooh.
But I didn't have any pins of just him. So I went with my second favorite, which is the Beast.
Oh, there you go.
So this is one of my favorite pins in my entire collection. Oh, this was from the gingerbread ornament collection from 2020. Yeah. They are ornaments, but they're also double pin post limited edition pins. This is the Grand Floridian one with the gold glitter. And then when you open it, they're Belle and Beast showing off the gingerbread little town behind them. It's so cute. I just love his design in this pin. It's so adorable. So yeah, I picked this one for my favorite Disney prince.
It's just him?
No, it's the 2.
Oh, okay.
But I will give it that Beast has been my favorite prince for a lot longer than Flynn, because Flynn hasn't been in, he was only around since 2010, so. Yeah. But yeah, I love them both.
And I also love how Beast looks very happy in that.
Yes, that's why I love it. He's so happy.
It's kind of a unique expression for him.
Yeah, I love it.
So then for my pin for this prompt, like I said, Snow White and Cinderella are my favorite princesses. So Prince Charming and the prince from Snow White are my 2 favorite princes. And so yeah, those 2 are kind of what I'm sharing in this one. So also, I love the fact that these 2 prompts are also in relation to Snow White. So you have Fairest of Them All, which is her, and then Someday My Prince Will Come, which is the song from Snow White. I see you, girls. I see you. So the pin that I'm sharing today is this Happy Valentine's Day 2003 pin, which I feel like actually matches my ears pretty well.
It totally does.
So it's feeling very coordinated at the moment. But this one is actually a swing pin, so it's a hinge, but it swings, and it opens up to reveal the prince and Snow White inside. I also have this pin for Cinderella and Prince Charming, and I love them both because 2003 knew what was up. It made really good pins of the couples, so I just love these. They're a limited edition of 3,000, and it's called the 2003 Sweetheart Series, and there were 4 pins in the series, so.
I'm just laughing at myself because you said sweet. I just did this, like that makes any.
You know.
Ignore me. Just ignore me.
Just look at this pretty pin.
Look at the pin instead.
So here is the Happy Valentine's Day pin 2003. I love how it has the different colors of hearts around the outside, and it really does look like a Valentine card. When you swing the front part open, you can see Snow White and the prince there in the center. I don't love Snow White's face in this pin. I think she looks a little strange, but he looks great. I love how his face, you know, he's looking at Snow White so lovingly, and I just really like this picture of the two of them. Prompt number 3, you gotta kiss the girl. And that is share a pin that features smooching or kissing or K-I-S-S-I-N-G ing.
Okay.
In the pin.
Okay, well I actually had to borrow one from Hope for this because I didn't have any. So I borrowed this one.
These are actually the only 2 that I could find in my entire collection. So
I love this pin, so it works out fine.
Yeah.
This is Mickey and Minnie is giving Minnie a little smooch on the hand, and it's super cute.
And I love that it's black and white. Mickey is very classic.
Classic.
Love it.
You know, an iconic Disney couple, if there ever was one, you know. Gotta give them that, so. This is a very cute pin.
The pin that I am sharing for this prompt is not nearly as genteel as that one. They're just going for it. They're just going for it right there in the ballroom. And this one is from, I think it's called like Mistletoe Kisses, I think is the name of the collection. And it's a bunch of different characters and they're like significant others kissing under mistletoe. So this one, you know I had to have it because it is Cinderella and Prince Charming and they're in their original movie form. So she's in her blue ball gown and he's in his like dapper attire from the first scene that we really like see him in. And this one is a limited edition of 250 and it's from 2007. So I just love how this one, it really shows like the ballroom as well. And it's really cute because it's kind of festive for Christmas, but a little bit understated. So here is the Mistletoe Kisses pin. So it is Cinderella and Prince Charming in the ballroom of the castle. And I just love how you can see the detail of the ballroom behind them. And like I said, this one was part of a larger collection, but this is the only one that I own because it just fits perfectly into my collection.
Question number 4 is a whole new world.
We're just gonna go to singing all these prompts now.
What else are you gonna do, really? Okay. A pin that reminds you of a magical or romantic place. Mine, I went with my castle collection pin from of Rapunzel's castle, of the Corona castle. I just love this.
I really feel like Corona is a very romantic place.
It is. And I mean, it's just...
Not 2020 Corona, Rapunzel Corona.
Rapunzel Corona. The kingdom of Corona. And Tangled. But I just love this pin. It's beautiful. I love the colors, and I love that, you know, when you go inside, you can see all the rooms. It's just magical. I love the castle collection. It is still ongoing, and there's still a few that I'm on the hunt for. So I haven't finished my castle collection journey, but this is one of my favorites. Yeah. This was Castle 5 of 10, based on Rapunzel, and when you open up, you can see all of the rooms inside the castle. It's beautiful, and it just reminds me of I See the Light, which is maybe my favorite Disney movie romantic scene ever, because it makes me cry every time, and I love it.
My romantic place, this may seem a little, I don't know, cliche, but my romantic place, or like a place that just is beautiful and magical, is Walt Disney World. And I really do think it's a really great place for like couples. I mean, yes, it's great for families and kids, but you see people go on their honeymoons, on anniversaries all the time.
Side note, last time we were at Magic Kingdom, 2 proposals within
That's
like 20 minutes of each other.
And we saw them both. It was really
2 of
sweet.
them. It was very sweet.
That just goes to show that it is a very romantic place as well. And so this one I actually chose, this is the Happy Easter pin from 2020, and it is Cinderella's castle in its original coloration. I just prefer the original coloration of the castle, and it's inside like this Fabergé egg type, and then it's got like the beautiful scroll work and everything around it. So this one was a limited edition, and it's really, really pretty. So this is the Happy Easter pin for 2020. I love how they did almost a pin on pin with this one, and you have Cinderella's castle right there in the center, and then you have all this really pretty scroll work all along the outside of the pin, and it did come on this really cute backer card. This one was a limited edition of 3,000 for this past Easter. Prompt number 5 is Remember Me, and this is a pin that reminds you of someone you love. That's a really sweet prompt.
Plus, I love that song. Makes me cry, but it's
every time.
Everything makes me cry. You just need to be aware of that.
Anyway, I cry a lot.
I cry
especially at Disney and Pixar movies.
Pixar gets me every time. So one thing you will need to note also about this pin tag is that we will go through all of the holidays before we are done here. Just all of them. This is not exclusively Valentine's pins.
We both collect like a lot of different holidays, and we like picking up holiday pins for the resorts, like whenever we're there for the holidays. So yeah, you'll see that coming
because
up a lot.
This is another Christmas pin. I've already shared one. This is another one.
Yay, Christmas!
Yay, Christmas. But this is of Tigger, Pooh, and Piglet decorating a Christmas tree, and this makes me think of our mom, partially because she got me, and also you, hooked on Winnie the Pooh when we were kids. My first nursery was Winnie the Pooh themed, so we've kind of grown up with the stories. And also she also collects Christmas pins and just is obsessed with Christmas. So it kind of twofold makes me think of her. And I think we actually are pin twins. I think she also has this one.
I'm sure.
So yeah. Yeah, this makes me think of my mom. So there it is up close. You can see, I love the glitter elements in the garland here. It's so pretty and it's just so sweet. Look at them all decorating the tree. So cute.
The pin that I am sharing for this prompt is honestly one of my favorite movie scenes ever. It just warms my heart. I love it so much. And that is the Anna and Elsa as children when they were building Olaf for the first time, and especially in like Frozen 2 when they expanded upon childhood Anna and Elsa. That was like literally one of my favorite movie moments ever. I just love them together. It reminds me of Abby and I all the time, like when we were little. Like,
if you need any description of us as kids,
scene, that's pretty accurate. Yeah. We shared a room just like that. Yeah. Not quite so large, but not quite so castle-like, but yes, that's basically us in a nutshell. So this pin I love. It's actually a pin-on pin, and it's, I can just hear in my head, I love you, Olaf, as she gives Olaf a huge bear hug. So this is the pin of Anna and Elsa as children. Elsa has just built Olaf for Anna, and Anna clearly loves him. I love how it is a pin-on-pin design, and you also have the glitter of the snow underneath them. So they really look like they're in a snow globe, but it's clearly the ballroom where Elsa builds Olaf. So really sweet pin. This one is an open edition pin from 2014. We need to move a lot quicker. We're on prompt 5 and there's 14 of these. So we just need to talk less and pin more.
Talk less, pin more. Okay. Question number 6 is Baby Mine, Don't You Cry. A pin of your favorite Disney baby, human, animal, or other. This was actually difficult because I don't have that many Disney baby pins, surprisingly. Because I don't like collect Dumbo.
It's not really something I don't think that's like super common to see in Disney pins, but I was super excited because I knew exactly which characters I wanted to use.
And I had an idea in my head, and it's this one. Yay. Which is a little hidden Mickey of Bambi and his mother, which is just one of the sweetest scenes in everything. Ever. I love it. I love them so much. Because just look how precious. I mean, it's just a sweet pin, first of all. It's very small, but it's so, just so cute.
The pin that I have to share for this one is, like I said, one of, like as soon as I read this prompt, I knew I had to go for these characters. That is a Lady and the Tramp pin, but it is more specifically their puppies. Yes. So Scamp and then the 3 girls, I just love them. The end of this movie, the Christmas scene when they're all running around, oh my gosh, so cute. I can't.
I just want to.
Something about like Cocker Spaniel puppies literally melt my heart. We actually have had multiple Cocker Spaniels and I just love them. I just love them. So this is like the cutest one, and this is like a family portrait pin. So you have Lady and Tramp and then all of the puppies. Scamp is obviously getting in trouble.
Of course.
Not really, but I just love how it showed all of the baby puppies in this pin. So this is the pin. It looks like a family portrait of Lady and Tramp and then all 4 of their puppies. This was from a limited edition release that they created for the 65th anniversary of Lady and the Tramp, and I just loved this one because I love the blue wallpaper type design in the background, and then look at all the puppies' faces. They're so cute. I love this pin so much. Prompt number 7 is You'll be in my heart. You'll be in my heart. Tears. All the time. Just tears. And this one is to share a heart pin.
So I actually struggled with this. I couldn't find a pin with a heart on it. Like, I dug through my whole collection and I'm sure I have one somewhere. I couldn't put my hands on it. So I went a little more unique and I picked a pin that just means a lot to my heart. and it's this one, which is just an OE pin of Elsa and the Knock from Frozen 2. Just Frozen 2 in general, but particularly Elsa's story arc, mean so much to me that I don't know how to describe it. I get chills just thinking about it, and Show Yourself just
such a good
sobbing.
movie.
I was just sobbing in the theater. It just means a lot to me, and so this pin in her fifth spirit form just makes me feel that, like, warm fuzzies. So this is a pretty simple pin. It's just an open edition pin, but it's got her in her fifth spirit white outfit and then the snowy Knock behind her. And I just love it. It's beautiful and it means a lot to me.
The pin that I selected for this prompt is actually a brand new one. This is the limited edition Valentine's Day pin for this year. They released it a little bit early, so I was able to snag it for this tag, but I also just wanted it because it's adorable. And this is the 2021 Valentine's Day pin. And you'll see as I get up close here how it fits this prompt, because it has multiple conversation hearts in the center of this pin, and they say like Disney, Mickey related quotes. You've got, oh boy, you got, you're sweet, be my pal, I'll be your Mickey, I'll be your Minnie, and they're all on the different colored conversation hearts. I love with the cool like border on this with the little Mickey heads. And yeah, this one is a really cute pin on a really pretty backer card as well. And because this one is the limited edition for Valentine's Day for Walt Disney World, it's a larger edition size. I think this one is limited edition of 5,000. So quite large, but also really sweet, and I liked the design of this one because it's very unique. I feel like you don't see this type design very much. So.
I like the pastels. Very bright.
Yes, it is.
Springtimey. Question number 8. Can you feel the love tonight? Pin featuring a nighttime scene or setting. So for this one, I went with one of my favorite nighttime scenes. It's Belle and Beast on the balcony after my favorite scene, when they dance in the ballroom and Mrs. Potts sings Beauty and the Beast, and they come out here and they have this conversation, and it just makes me cry, and I love it. I said everything makes me cry. You just need to be aware of that. Anyway, this is a really pretty one. This is from Pin Trading Nights. I want to say 2019. Yeah. Oh, it does. It says it right there. This is limited edition of 1,000. I didn't actually go to this event, but Hope did. She picked this one up for me.
I snagged it for her. Yes.
So this is the pin. There's the Pin Trading Nights logo, but I loved the sky behind them and the way they're sitting and looking at each other. It just melts my heart, and I love it. So yeah, this is my nighttime scene. This pin for this prompt, I was actually going to choose a different pin. I was going to choose a Cinderella and Prince Charming dancing pin. But then I was like, you know what? I need to try to like broaden my horizons a little bit and move outside of my Cinderella collection, although I'm sure you guys would be game to see it because it's a pretty great collection. It's one of my biggest collections. Thanks. So I decided to branch out from that, and this pin is the 2020 Happy New Year pin. We told you you'd get around the holidays in this video. So this one is the New Year's pin for last New Year's, and it is Mickey and Minnie taking a selfie, is that a sign of the times or what, in front of Cinderella's castle, and it is at night, and you have like the fireworks going off, and then I love their little springy, joingle, whatever that is. Their joingle. They have those little like springy head things on. It's adorable. So here is, I think the backer card on this one is almost as pretty as the pin. So you have the fireworks going off Walt Disney World, and then it says Happy New Year on the banner, and then you've got Mickey and Minnie there. Mickey's taking a selfie, and they just look so cute. And then these little pieces here kind of move and bounce around on little springs. Prompt number 9 is your All the Music I Need, and that is a pin featuring music or music-related pin. So for this one, I went with a pin that reminds me of a musical number in I cannot see this pin without just the song. Put the song right in my head. This is a Lion King 25th edition. I just can't wait to be king. Limited edition pin. 25th edition. 25th anniversary. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. This came out in 2019. It is limited edition of 4,000. And I have it because it goes in my giraffe collection because there's a little giraffe back there. But does this not just scream, I just can't wait to be king? Like, you can hear the song, right? Is that just me? And this turns around. It has the same design on the other side, but it spins around in the middle. But yes, it's a very bright and colorful backer card too, which I also love. So this one just kind of makes me happy. Even though Lion King's not like my favorite, I really like this pin a lot. It makes me very happy.
The pin that I'm sharing for this one is actually a really old one, and this is cool because it's not like a Disney trading pin. It's one of the like souvenir type pins, and this one is from the Disney Magic Music Days 2000. So this one is 21 years old now, which is crazy. And the cool thing with this one is that it's actually a really thin like enamel pin, but not like I said, not like the trading pins. But this one, I'm guessing, was originally given out at the Magic Music Days, which was like to a performer, and then I somehow was able to purchase it online, and now it's in my collection, which is really cool. But I love this one because it's got the Magic Music Days logo is a treble clef with Mickey's head in the inside, and it's just a really, really cute logo. So you've got fireworks going off around it, and it means even more to me now because we actually took part in Disney Performing Arts, which is like the second wave, or was the second wave of the Magic Music Days. So we kind of have part of this legacy as well, which I think is really cool. So here is the Disney Magic Music Days pin. So you have, like, you can see it's like a plastic coated pin, and then this one has the treble clef and the year 2000 down there at the bottom. And then you can actually see just how thin this pin is. It's very, very small, but really, really cool pin, and it's got a really cool story to it as well.
Prompt number 10 is Laughter is Timeless, a silly pin. I like this prompt.
Yeah, that's fun.
So for this one I actually have, technically it's 4 pins, but it's a 4-pin set. Because I couldn't pick anything else.
Okay.
I couldn't pick anything else. Okay, this was new in 2020. This is a 4-pin collection of Jungle Cruise inspired pins. I love the Jungle Cruise. It's one of my favorites, and I loved all of the merch that we got last year for it.
You can see my
skipper back here, my skipper Funko. I love it. Okay, and these pins are everything. So obviously, if you know the Jungle Cruise, it's super punny and wonderful. So we've got our trunks on with this elephant. Rhinos always get their point across in the end. Don't be a hypocrite. And then this one is I'll be your skipper, tour guide, social director, and swim instructor, which is obviously a skipper pin. I just love this so, so much. And the backer card is just wonderful. It makes me so happy. I just love it.
So
I love it.
It's hilarious.
Jungle Cruise skipper was like my dream Disney World job when I was a kid, and I still think I would kill it.
You totally would do that so well. My pin for this silly prompt is actually taken quite literally, and this is a pin of the silly song scene from the Snow White movies.
Yeah,
5 times fast. And it is Dopey and Snow White dancing across the floor. But the cool thing is that I can just picture the song playing in my head as I see this, and the song is actually called A Silly Song, so I figured this was like the perfect pin for this prompt. This pin is actually a Disney Rewards pin from 2017, and it's cool because it's got a moving element on it, so Snow White and Dopey move across the floor as they are dancing, and I can just totally hear that silly song playing in my head when I look at this pin. Prompt number 11 is You're My Greatest Adventure, pin featuring one of your favorite Disney adventures. So this could be an attraction, a story, or a character. So basically,
quote makes me feel all things.
You can go wherever you want to with this prompt.
Yes. So I picked an attraction for this prompt. I picked this Safari Squad.
It's a very
this was
accurate
in
one.
the Animal Kingdom mystery boxes. I can't remember if we filmed.
We did.
We did.
It was,
I'll link that
unboxing. We opened them in Animal Kingdom.
Yes, we did. The first day back when it reopened, so I will link that up there. But this is a really fun one, and the Kilimanjaro Safari ride is always different. It's always changing, so it's always an adventure because you never know what you're gonna find when you go on it. So that is why I thought it was perfect for this adventure prompt. Plus, you can see all the little characters down here in the safari vehicle. It's so cute.
The pin that I am sharing for this prompt is actually one that resembles a certain scene in a movie. When they said adventure, I thought about my favorite adventure scene in a movie, and that is, of course, from Lady and the Tramp. Is anybody surprised? Probably not.
If you're surprised by this point, you shouldn't.
And this one is my favorite adventure scene is when Lady gets lost and she and Tramp are like gallivanting around the city, trying to just cut free and enjoy
the leash-free lifestyle.
And just like Tramp trying to open Lady's mind to like the rest of the world. And so I chose this 3-box set, one more specifically, but this one is a 3-box set that came from that same 65th anniversary release, and this one is a limited edition of 1,000 for the 3 set. So I'll give a quick view of the 3 of them together, because I just love this set. I don't think I actually ever shared this on the channel, but it was in 2020 when the 65th came out. And this is the pin that I think fits the prompt more specifically, and this is when they arrive home after their long adventure, and you can see that they're just cute. They're sitting in the little backyard, and it looks like they're about to share a steak, which is like super romantic, in front of Lady's doghouse. And then it has the collar up there in the front that says Lady and the Tramp 65 years. This is just a really, really beautiful set of pins, and I love how large they are. They're about the size of my palm, but I just love the expressions of Lady and Tramp here, so yay.
Prompt number 12 is shining, shimmering, splendid, and that's to show a pin with glitter, which I love glitter pins. I love glitter pins, like, so much. So for this one, I went with one of my newer favorite glitter pins. So this is from the Trick or Treat Cuties collection, which released, like I said, we're going through all the holidays, Halloween of 2020. I have a few of these.
We're literally going to take a tour around all the holidays.
But this is definitely my favorite because looky, it's Pooh and Piglet, and they're going trick-or-treating. And Pooh's dressed up like a little bee, and Piglet's dressed up like a butterfly. These pumpkins are raised, and look at this gorgeous orange glitter behind them. Like, how pretty is that? Oh, I love this pin. Limited edition of 5,000. And there were a few in this series, and they all had different edition sizes, I think. But yeah, this is the one that I chose for this prompt.
So ironically, the pin that I have selected for this prompt is also a holiday pin, and it is St. Patrick's Day! Woo!
Anybody keeping track? How many holidays are we at now?
Got New Year's, Valentine, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Christmas, Halloween. Where's the 4th of July? Where's our patriotic?
Oh, we don't have a patriotic one.
Oh no. So anyways, back to my glitter pin. This one is a really, really fun one. It is Mickey sitting on top of a shamrock, and it says St. Patrick's Day 2010. And I honestly love the backer card on this one almost as much as the pin, because I just love how the two of them look together. Look at this pin. So it is Mickey Mouse. The glitter in this pin comes in on the background shamrock, and then it says St. Patrick's Day on top of it. You have Mickey in his cute little plaid vest, or I guess it's Argyle vest, and then he's sitting on a pot of gold, and it says 2010 on it. And I just loved this backer card. Like, how cute is this display? And this pin is a limited edition of 4,500, and I honestly love pretty much all St. Patrick's Day pins. That's one of my other main collections, but I love the ones that add extra elements. So things that have like pin on pin, glitter, anything that moves. It's just like really cool. It just elevates it a little bit.
The glitter in this is just impeccable.
There's a lot of glitter.
So much glitter.
And I honestly feel like a lot of the St. Patrick's Day pins have glitter, and I'm here for it.
Yeah.
It's great.
They like the way green glitter looks, I guess.
Yes, they do green glitter really well. Love is an open door. That is pin prompt number 13. And that is a pin that features a door or a hinge pin.
Yes.
So, or a door and a hinge pin.
Oh, or both. Wow. So this is one of the brand new pins to my collection. I just got this one not long ago, and it could work for the glitter prompt as well. I'm noticing it's got glitter behind it too. This is from 2004. By the way, this was a limited edition pin. I think in 2004 it was $12.50.
I love that, like, arch
Rip us.
Yes.
I love that it's still got the backer card. I think I got this one on eBay.
Yeah, you can get the best
Facebook. I'm not sure where I got it. I don't remember, but I love it. So this one goes in my Figment collection, of course. See, there's my boy right there, and I love that it's got the Sorcerer Mickey hand over the Spaceship Earth, because that was, at the time, that's what was there. And then when you open it up, it says Epcot pass holder exclusive, and you see his little tail right there. So you can see the green glitter back here, but this is a brand new one to my collection. It is limited edition of 7,500, so it's a pretty big edition size, but it was pass holder exclusive at the time.
I mean, a long time ago, so.
Yeah, but
yeah. The hinge pin that I'm actually sharing for this prompt is another one of the Castle Collection pins. Abby and I both have multiple of these for our main like collections, and I couldn't not get this one. I think we all know that at this point, but this is the pin 1 of 10. It was the very first one to come out when we all fell in love with Castle Collection, and this is Cinderella's castle, and it's just so beautiful. Pretty. You have like the radiant colors because it's like nighttime and it's just glowing, and then of course with the Castle Collections, when you open them you can see the inside of the castle, and I think these are probably some of my favorite hinge pins I've ever seen, and they're just huge, and it's so nice. So here is my Castle Collection pin. So this one is Cinderella's castle. I just love Cinderella's castle from the movie specifically, but also because it's Walt Disney World's castle, and I love just the different elements of this one. When you open it up, you can see all of the rooms, including like the ballroom and the fencing room and just all of them. It's so great. And yeah, this is definitely one of the biggest hinge pins I own.
We're on to our final prompt,
yes,
which is Happily Ever After. Which, can I just say, I miss Happily Ever After.
I know, I miss fireworks.
And that is a pin featuring your favorite Happily Ever After couple. The couple that makes it to the end of the movie, which is most Disney couples. So it's pretty easy, but this is one of my favorite pins.
Oh, I love this
of my entire Tangled collection. This is one of my newer ones. I got this for Christmas from my parents, and I'm obsessed with it. So this is a Tangled 10th anniversary pin, limited edition of 1,000, and
it's everything.
Look at my babies. Look at them. Wait, I'm gonna take this off so you can see them even better.
This one could have totally worked for the Flynn Rider.
It could have worked for Flynn Rider. It could have worked for the nighttime scene. There's plenty of options, but I wanted to save it for this one because these two, genuinely, I think might be my favorite Disney couple.
They're just so cute.
I just love them. I love them in the movie. I love them in the show. I love that they're just the best. And I love this pin. You can see this like shiny teal color behind them with the lanterns and the boat. And I love this scene, and I love this song, and just everything about this makes me so happy.
So for this prompt, I honestly had a hard time deciding on a pin. I have a lot of favorite couples, and most of them you've seen in this tag. So Cinderella, Prince Charming, Snow White and her Prince, Lady and the Tramp. There's just so many great ones. But I decided as like the last pin in this tag to kind of round it out with the classic Mickey and Minnie Mouse. And I feel like these two will always remain. They will always be unmarried, but they will always be together.
Couple goals.
Kind of. If you like living in limbo forever. Anyways, yeah, we're talking to you, Mickey. Put a ring on it.
Mickey. It's about time. It's been 75 years. No, it's been like 90 years now. It's about time, Mickey. Let's get on this.
Looking at you, Mickey. Anyways, this pin I just thought was a great one to round it out because it's actually a Valentine's pin, and it is Mickey with flowers behind his back, not a ring, unfortunately. But he's got flowers behind his back that he is going to surprise Minnie Mouse with, and they're standing in a heart. So I don't know how much more Valentine you can get than this. This is the pin, so it is Mickey Mouse sharing his flowers, or flowers he purchased for Minnie, and Minnie's like, what do you have behind your back? They are standing in this heart shape on the ground, which is so cute. And this one is an open edition pin from 2005, but I just love the expression on their faces. It really does tell a story in this pin, and I just love it. So that is it for this pin tag. Now it is time for us to tag some people. So we know that it is coming up on the holiday, so if any of you want to do this like Valentine's love themed pin tag, we tag you.
Yes.
But we are also going to tag our friend Cassidy, Magical Martini.
We're going to tag our friend Heather at The Disney Housewife.
And the third person we are going to tag is Allie from Cinder Alley Loves Disney. We tag all of you. We cannot wait to see your beautiful pins. And this has been a really fun one to participate in, so we hope that you'll have fun too. That is it for today's video. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up.
Subscribe down below for more Disney magic.
If you want to see more pin tags from us, if you want to see more pin content, we haven't really shown our collections in a while, but now that we're starting to get a little bit more settled, we're starting to unearth our pins again, and it'll be so wonderful to get to share them with you. So be sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of those future pin videos.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye!